Hello and welcome back to the Bob Ross Minecraft. My name is Peter. I am the Bob Ross of Minecraft, and today we are continuing our exploration of this really cool abandoned mine shaft in the midst of a lush cave. I don't think we've found everything yet, so we want to continue our search. But maybe we have. This was a bit of a, oh yeah, we jumped. Look at that baby zombie. He wants to make bad things happen. Can he? I don't know where things can reach. I do think that's safely deactivated based on my torch placement, but I am not 100% confident about that. We're just trying to make this whole thing spawn proof so we can move around with a bit more impunity. Did that just light up over there? It's kind of weird. I see some dark wood over there that we'll want to investigate. Maybe while we're up high, we could try to maneuver our way over there. Can this thing spawn? I don't think it can. But we're going to place a light right there just to feel better about it. And speaking of light, let's do that. Okay, dark over here. This is where the dark is. Oh, and stuff can definitely come up and poke us in the eyeballs from over there. Have we been that way? It looks like we have. Hello, you eyeball poker. Guess what? I have an iron sword. What do you think of that? This would be a really neat area to live if we could. What did I just do? I set a torch inside of that thing. We've already investigated that one, which is why it has such weird stuff in it. Oh, oh, oh boy. All right. Stay back. You watery weasels. There comes another one, right? Did I see more? I hear more. I hear a slime. There's a skeleton. Get out of here. Okay, is it dark down here? Kinda. But it also seems to be the end of things. This abandoned mine shaft does not extend too far. Yeah, I've got a shield, buddy, so I don't think you even want to try. Okay, well, is that it for our this? We'll have to keep in mind that it's here. So you could build a really cool home like here. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that'd be real ugly. I just don't know. We did set a spawn point up there. We gotta go that way. But I think treasure-wise, we're good for having discovered this structure. So yeah, let's try to make our daring escape here. See if we can do it. I have no food on the hotbar right now. I've got food in my inventory. Just none on the old hotbar. For those of you keeping track of the hotbar. Here's some food. Adios. Ooh, it looks like lava, but it's not. And we still don't have an iron pick, which means no gold. Did I set a spawn point somewhere? Probably way up there. I don't know how dangerous this is. I know that this down here looks a little dangerous. Wouldn't that be where we go up, though? There's our bed. Let's just easy mode this. Okay, we did it. Now, we're gonna come back at spawn if we're not careful. Because we don't have a spawn point set at all right now because we destroyed our last bed that we slept in. Okay, oh, cheapers. Now you know why I don't like the jungle. Get out of here. Got some bamboo, that's nice. Okay, what were we trying to do? We were trying to do Z negative, which is this way, but the jungle keeps pushing us further and further X positive. But I think we might see an end to it. That would have been in the last episode when we headed out. What is this funny little cave-looking thing here? Is this something or nothing? Looks like it's nothing. Okay, I see some nice big oaks and some birch past this jungle. We do have a little bit of bamboo now. I can't see it. There it is, 5 of them. They're so easy to farm that we could be all set later when we set up. I'm not convinced though. I guess what we'll do is we'll get back to X0 as we can, and it looks like we can, and then continue our Z negative journey for a while until we either conclude that we've found our home. Again though, this jungle stuff makes me a bit nervous. What's going on with this? Not remarkable enough. Makes me a bit nervous. Oh, a ruined portal. I had a hardcore world tragically end at one of these one time. I was doing so well. I had so much good stuff. Ooh, golden. Okay, protection and unbreaking 3. I'm gonna put those on right away. So even though they're gold, they will help us. And this is sharpness 3. And we're gonna put trusty Dusty away there. Let's put 2 of those down and grab the rest. And we can craft those into an ingot. Then we'll have 21. And as long as we have some, let's just make it 11. Okay. Okay, that could be a good omen. Continue X negative till we get back to or close to 0. Then Z positive, as I was saying, either until we find our home or until we decide to turn, I don't know, X positive or negative from our path. But again, we'll go more Z negative before we make that decision. Actually, we could go X negative too, couldn't we? Anyone see anything interesting to the left or to the right? Ugh, I see something uninteresting. Jungle. Okay. Big hole. Acacia. I am getting a little hungry. Big hole. Wow. That's pretty awesome. But we're going to leave it alone. Because we spent most of last episode underground, and we started this episode underground. So here we're just looking for X0. And then Z. We know if we go Z positive, we'll end up back at 0, 0, and we're going to have to go through the jungle to get there. We did build a little platform at 0, 0. So yeah, let's just go Z negative here. And then maybe after a while, if we don't find anything, we'll turn X negative also, and we'll just keep making both numbers bigger. I do reserve the right to meander as I see fit. Ooh, I'm really excited to get a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller at some point. Hey, more brown sheep. My Pro Controller 1, as I've taken to calling it, is holding up admirably, but it can't last forever. And I feel like it's getting tired. Now here is a big hole. Look at this. Makes me feel like we're really high in elevation, but we're actually not all that high. Like, that's way below sea level that we're looking at. I guess we'll have to do this the reasonable way. This is the kind of, wow, all that grass just popped in very suddenly. The kind of terrain gen I am here for, though. It makes an awesome little visual moment. That lonely grass block, someone should plant a tree on it. I do see iron down there. Yeah, that might be close to like y equals 16 down there. It's hard to tell, honestly. Okay, let's see. We have this goofy looking sheer cliff here too. Let's see how this ends up looking when we get closer. We got a watery... Oh, now this goes all the way down to 0. Oh, and I see more abandoned mine shaft. Is that... Will there be more that we don't see? I don't know. I see gold and I see deep slate there, which means we know it's 0, and hopefully nothing's sneaking up on me to boop me. That's cool, though. That's cool looking. And then down that way, I think we see lava, which is why it's so light down there. Right, so interesting, but not going to be a part of the episode. Going down there, I don't think, unless I get knocked down there and survive, and then we'll look around, because we're going to have to get out at some point anyway, so we may as well enjoy the benefits of being down there. Yeah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, get scared, armadillos. They're so cute. Yeah, so what do you think of not hardcore? And what do you think of all this wandering, because I don't know where anything is? No structures. It is weird how often I find villages without making that a point of my pre-planning. I definitely like know where, you know, the important structures are usually when I play a world, because I look it up ahead of time, and I'm not this time. We did say we were going to need sugarcane eventually, and we did fail to, oh, rain, pick it up in episode 1. And since we have so much leather, we may as well. Sweet summer rain. Okay, what is going to inspire us? Do we want to live near a river? We like to live near elevation changes, I think. That's something that Bob Ross is into. What else? Did I turn on render clouds? I did. I don't know why it tends to be off. Ooh, that's a cave noise. Oh, and I think I know why. Is that just gonna be 1? We'll grab it. We have some raw iron, don't we? Actually, we don't. Just have nuggets and ingots. If I see more than 1, I'll grab it. This is looking kind of nice. Here, maybe? Do have water over there. At like 0, -2,000. Oh, more jungle. Gross. Give me a stinking break. I saw some interesting looking terrain this way. Hello, darkness. Foliage is getting a little thick. Did I just pick up an apple? I did. A little dark. A little dark. I think the sun was setting and it started to rain. Do we want to hole up somewhere for the night? Somewhere dry under some foliage, but near some water. This is kind of a cool spot with all these leaves here, all this leaf litter. Hello, white sheep. Ooh, that's a witch. So we see if we can get her to drop a good healing potion. Ooh, all that knockback is bad. We got some redstone. Okay, is this a cool area? Is that a cool area? Ooh. Is that actually a hole? Maybe. Yeah, we didn't get anything other than redstone from that witch. If it is, that might be all the excuse we need to stop and settle. It's not, but it is quite the elevation, dramatic elevation change. With some nice, really flat land down at the bottom of it, too. Huh. Now the question is do we build over there, or do we build over here so we can see it? Perhaps both, right? Like the mine is over there, and the home is over here. Let's take a little look around. I mean, that's interesting, that's interesting, that's interesting. And these little islands are kind of interesting too. Right? Like here's a little island. And there's a little island. We could make it bigger with some terraforming, but use that as inspiration. Here's a fallen tree on this little island. That's interesting. Yeah, we could make it kind of flat over there and build a mine entrance there, and we have to take a bridge across to it, and maybe there's like storage here or supplies. You know? We could take those things and plant them around our home so it's all glowy and beautiful. All right. What do you think? Should we try settling here? Let's try settling here. And we're going to begin with that area behind me because we're going to get good materials, and then we're going to work our way this way and terraform and stuff. But this will be the start of it over here. Whoops. Did not mean for that to work out that way. You know what? We could put that there for now. Okay, so we'll replant trees later. Yeah, this is not as interesting a spot as over there, but this is going to end up being just the mine entrance. But for now, we got to make it that, which means setting up stuff. Like chests and stuff, so our inventory doesn't get overly full, and the ability to make better tools and weapons, because we do have some iron now. Okay, so let's do, we have no wood and a full inventory. I guess it's not full if we do that. And it's even less full if we do some of this. Okay. You know, we'll even do this. Because it makes sense, I think. Okay, let's cut this bad boy down and make a chest. See you later, birch. All right. Birch. All of you can become this. And then 4 of you can become one of these. I don't know if that's going to make them all or not. So we'll do it like this. Because that can only make 1. Okay, I'll put that there. And then... do we want 2 chests? I think we want just 1 to start with. Okay, precious things, etc. Right? Let's turn these into an ingot. So we have 1 extra ingot. Redstone can go in there. We're gonna plant this. I don't know where it's gonna be later, but for now it can be here. Sure. Okay, what else? Our bed. We need to set our bed down. That can go in there. That we'll worry about later. Food-wise, that might not be too dumb to do right away. Maybe this could start out as a garden. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. But we're not in a hurry. This is a good time for me to remember that we're not in a hurry. I can take my time. Sort of get a feel for what's around. That could be storage. This could be a little bridge here. We're gonna have to dig away more of this. I want to expose more stone before we make our mine entrance. Yeah, and then we'll pick out the render-wise the best spot that we can over there when it's time. We don't want to put this away yet. Right. So for food, I think we're doing pretty darn okay in the meantime. Let's put the bed somewhere, and I think probably just here. Okay, and then a torch near it, and a torch near this, and out here, and out here. Just kind of marking our boundaries for the time being. Okay, you gotta go, buddy. This is fun. This is exciting. It's exciting to pick out a good spot and to feel ready to commit to it, you know? Right. Okay, so now that we're up here, we can start working on this. When the stone shovel goes, I think we'll go iron. Hopefully we won't run out of iron before we get a good source of iron going. But I think we could spare 1 for a shovel. Which means we can just work this one until it breaks. Right? I would think so. Okay, let's dig out that level too, but before we do, I think we're gonna need that iron shovel. 1 plus the sticks it will take. There it is. And wood can go here, right? Okay. More, here we go. How high is this gonna get? Do we want to take out this one? Not first. Let's go like this. It's a rainy day outside in real life for me here in Minnesota, where the basement is, which makes it kind of fun. I don't have any windows in the basement recording room, so I can't enjoy the rain without just like keeping it top of mind that is in fact the reality outside right now. So that's why I bring it up, is because I'm trying to keep it top of mind so I can enjoy being dry and warm and safe. There's something extra cool about like actually being under an overhang and looking out at the rain and being glad you're not wet or getting wetter. But that is not an option right now, so we're gonna stick to this. Okay. Getting a nice sized mine entrance here. And I'm definitely hearing some zombie noises. Let's take a look at it from over here and see what we think. Does that look intentional, or do we want to make it bigger? One more. See, right now this is, what, 3 wide? So we could go like that and like that. And it'd be 3 tall and 5 wide. Is 3 tall and 5 wide enough? No, I think we want to take one more layer off of here. Probably we're gonna put a ladder up to that cave. Let's sleep. Take a sip of coffee. But for now, let's get this layer taken care of here. This is stone, that's fine. I'm not gonna worry about trapping animals just yet. I am noticing though what's spawning. I'm seeing cows, which is good because that's what we're gonna want for leather and beef, which are important. I'm not so sure we need a constant sheep supply, although I did notice some white sheep around earlier. Okay, and yeah, that was our old idea, those dirt blocks, those superfluous dirt blocks were sort of the old idea of where the entrance was going to be. But let's keep going here and see what it looks like from a little bit of distance so we can know what we want to do here. Okay, 1, 2, that's just about perfect. And the nice thing about this is we'll get some good stone going here too. Not sure where exactly to dig this. We'll probably leave 1 stone over there. I mean, that's not symmetrical. We're gonna want to like identify the center of this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see. That might be what I'm hearing. I see that zombie up there. So we could make it how big do we want to make it? I think the center is right here, actually. We nailed it with this torch. My son came home from work unexpectedly early today because of that rain that I was mentioning earlier. So that's all well and good. Okay, what do we do here? Go like that and like that. Is that how big the initial entrance is gonna be? Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna put wood here here, here, and here. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Of course, that's going to require cutting down some oak trees. So as long as we're waiting on that and we have 2 left, let's put them in their difficult to reach places, which is there. Yep, I know. And 1 over here. Ooh, that is a bit of a drop. Best we could do, aside from trying this. Oh, look at that. We did it in 3rd person. That's an extra layer of cool, trust me. Okay, so we know we're going to want to clear out these areas over here. So let's chop these little oak trees, especially this fallen one here. Maybe I should just get the boat out. Do I have it on me? I don't. I should have grabbed it. We'll grab it and we'll get it out and we'll leave it out. Okay, good. 7. That's good. That's a very good start. I know it's a nice short oak tree, so I don't have to hoe the leaves up any further than just enough to reach the trunk. Okay, and then this will just be good for extra wood, I think. The oak logs we're going to use for aesthetics, but the birch we'll use for chests and sticks and things like that. Okay, good. Now all that should decay, and we'll end up with some saplings and apples and stuff. But let's see how far... Oh, a wolf! How far this gets us, and we'll get out our boat too. We could leave that there. Someone was giving me a tip on how to force tall oak trees, which is great, and I have heard about it before. It's like you put a ring of stuff around above, so it like forces them, like at the level of the, oops. I hear a skeleton. 1, 2, 3. This is perfect. This is the perfect amount. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Who think that's gonna look cool? I do. I think that's going to look cool. Guess we go like this and like this for now. Okay, should we use that birch to make a ladder up to this? Or do we want to just like conquer this? I don't see any reason why we couldn't with our gold sword and our gold pants, right? And our no food on the hotbar? It's because I ate my last apple. Dude, look out, sheep. You're headed toward the danger zone. Oh, can I get up here? Not easily. But I can try. I kind of like leaving that there, though, don't I? End up with a lot of height here. There's our cave, though. Sheep doesn't care about the skeleton, and neither does the skeleton care about the sheep. There you are. Ow. Got him. Ooh. We don't have a spawner down here, do we? That would be amazing. Yeah, you two could fight each other. That would be fine. Don't shoot the sheep. What's wrong with you? Okay, dead end. Okay, solved. Fine. There won't be much up here, but there will be some. Okay, we'll do that and that. Ow. Ow. I heard another skeleton, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so now we have our lit up cave in the beginnings of our mine entrance. Oh, and hello, creeper. The beginnings of our terraformed land here. Is that a burning baby zombie? Definitely want these oak saplings. It is a baby zombie. A dead baby zombie. Oh, he has an enchanted bow, which I'll admit we're interested in. Yeah, stay down there, dummy. I mean, stay underneath the... I guess he would drop his bow either way if he died in the sun or if he died at our hand. Oop. Got multiples. And he's not gonna die because he's in the water. This guy sure could. Ah! Did we get a bow? Oh, now you're on fire. That's really too bad for you. We did not get an enchanted bow. That's a shame. But now we're getting a chance to look at this from out here, which I appreciate. In fact, we're even going to weasel our way all the way up to here. Take a look at it. Okay. Okay, I like the way this is going. We're going to make big progress on our home base next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Bob Ross of Minecraft. Goodbye.